呪術廻戦
Okay, let's read chapter 102 of Jujutsu Kaisen, Shibuya Jihen 20, number 20, part 20, and still going strong. We got Mei on the cover there. I think we'll see her in this chapter, but we're going back to Itarori, who was intercepted by the blood dude here. Ototo, little brothers, or chi. So either remind yourself of how the previous chapter ended, or we'll get it here in a second. Omae tachi ga kuroshita futari no hanashi da. It's the story of the two people that you guys killed. You guys killed the two people's story. So he had asked Itadori at the end whether his younger brothers, his ototo, had any words in their final moments, basically. And so now Itadori is flashing back. There's the one, there's the other. Betsu ni nanimo demo. So this is sort of like otherwise nothing, but they're like nothing really, but oh no. The guy did have naite tayo. Cried. They cried. Yo there is a way to like impart new information, shall we say. Okay, this is presumably him getting like mad and like flush in the face or something. Eso, oh, that's this guy's name. No, that's their names. Eso Kechizu. That's their names. Eso Kechizu. Miteiro. Look. So this is this guy thinking of them and calling out their names and saying, look, watch. Kore ga omae tachi no oni-chan da. This thing your guys' big brother is. So this is your big brother. And he's erupting in kind of blood stuff. Itadori is ready. Okay, we're going back to Mei. Mei is fighting this spirit that Geto left behind. And it attacks with these... it tries to put her in a coffin and then drop a big stone on her with the Shinto rope and stuff. And it speaks with these sort of things, right? 3, 2. It's also the one that popped up all these tombstones. They're still in the Shibuya metro tunnel. Baga! So that's that stone erupting, Mei popping out. Is this a second time, or is this still the first time and we're seeing it again? Not clear. Za. The exact same thing already happened, so it's not clear whether this is like another time or not. Oh. Okay, she's doing some sort of attack, and then like she's in a coffin again. Gakko. So presumably then this is like the second time. So this, whatever this creature is, seems to be what it does. It puts her in a coffin and then tries to drop a stone on her. But she then just keeps bursting out of it. So, what's happening here? Mumu. Sema. Sema is semi, like tight, cramped, narrow. Naruhodo ne. I see now, huh? And again, you can see that this is the inside of this box. This is like the silhouette. Outside is, right? So. Okay, I see now, she says. She's figured it out, I guess. Step 1. Kanoke ni kosoku. Kanoke is a coffin. And so koso, put, entrap, place. Yeah, restriction, restraint, binding, etc. So restriction or restraint inside a coffin. Ni, 2. Bolseki de maiso. A bolseki is a gravestone. With a gravestone, like bury something. So again, bolseki is going to be a gravestone. And maiseki is like bury something. B-U-R-Y. Burial. Okay. Burial with a gravestone. Oh, okay. So the stone isn't crushing. It's like pushing it down. And then step 3, 3 count o kaishi. 3 count begin. So commence the 3 count. So that's why we keep seeing that counting going on. ここまでがこの領域の非中高か。Up until this place, up until this point, this place's domain's like necessity effectiveness. 非中 hitting the target. Yeah, I guess that's the hitting the target effectiveness of this domain. Tokote shippei jurei da. It is a special standard. Oh, we saw shippei. What was that? Disease, cursed spirit. So tokote is just like standard, particular special, like a standard special. But and then shippei again is like disease. Yeah, so it is a special, standard special cursed spirit disease cursed spirit. Jutsushiki Kaiji no kanten kara osaraku kono jouhou ni uso wa nai. The techniques kaiji disclosure from the observation. Yeah, like from the observing points of the disclosure of the technique. So meaning like what she has been able to see from the technique, what's been disclosed, meaning these things. Content. Yeah, the point of view. From that point of view, it's perhaps to these requirements as for a lie not existing. So in this case, as for a lie, it's probably not. It's probably not a lie to say that this is true. That it's a special cursed spirit, diseased spirit. 3カウント以内にkanokeから脱出できなければ within the 3 count, from the coffin, escape if not possible. 私はその病にかかり死ぬ. As for me, to that sickness or that illness will succumb and die. What is kakari? Kakari. In this case is, we've got the net to suffer from. So suffer from the disease and die. That's like what will happen if I'm not able to escape in the 3 count. And there she is, presumably suffering and dying from the disease in her imagination. Oh. So there it is again. Hey, Sammy. How's it going? Not as bad as yesterday, about 30 minutes. Hey. I'm sorry, but welcome back. Bakoko. Or bakako. She is breaking out again. Yakai nano wa kono bolseki. As for the dangerous thing, it's this gravestone. Yakai can mean dangerous, but it can also mean annoying. Gotta. That's the stone falling apart. Ato 2回も食らえばいつもの動きができなくなる. Even with like 2 more hits, or just with two more 2 more hits or 2 hits later, even if absorb. So if I take even 2 more hits, itsumo no ugoki ga, the always movements will become not possible. I guess itsumo no ugoki is like my moving as always. Basically, if I get hit 2 more times with this thing, I'm not going to be able to move as freely. My movements won't be as always. They'll not become like that anymore. その状態で in that circumstance or in that condition, ゲト君狩りと戦いたくはないな。In those circumstances or in those conditions, with Geto-kun in exchange, as for wanting to fight does not exist. So she's basically saying, I wouldn't want to fight the exchanged Geto with those conditions or in that state. Kari means, again, like in exchange. But here it's like assumed. So she knows it's not Geto. She's calling him Geto-kun Kari. The Kari, again, means like assumed, alias, whatever. Oui, bujikai. So oui, safe. Are you okay? Do yada, somehow or another. And oui responds, Hai, ne-sama. Yes, big sister. Somehow, Hichu jutsushi wa hitori zutsu ni shika hatsudo shinai rashii. Okay, so somehow or another, as for the techniques hitting the target, that was Hichu. As for the hitting the target technique, 1 person apiece only, activation seems necessary. Hatsudo here means Hatsudo. Yeah, invoking, putting in operation. So shikanai is like, it only seems to be that 1 apiece, it seems. Okay. 領域内で呪力の強いものを反射で標的にしてるのだろう。Okay. Inside the domain, being inside the domain, the cursed strength of a strong person doing like a counterattack, and as a target is doing probably. Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's probably doing and targeting as a counterattack the person of strongest spiritual or cursed energy. So meaning her. In other words, it's not going after Wee. Hangeki de. That should just be as like a counterattack. Yeah, as a counterattack. Okay. 領域に巻き込まれたカラスは1は Okay, so in the domain, an entrapped or enveloped crow, as for that, there's 1 bird. So one of the crows got entrapped within the domain. Yahari ote osasu ni wa, as thought, as for to like oten osasu, pointing out the king hand. What does that mean? That sounds like an expression. Oh, checkmate. Yeah, so as for achieving checkmate, as I thought, 攻撃対象を Weeに移し, transferring to Wee the attack target. Transferring to Wee the attack target 私が自由に動く時間を稼ぐしかない. And me freely moving time, earning or gaining, it's no choice but that. Like, that's the only way for me to be able to move freely around in time or whatever, to have time to move freely. It's the only way to earn that, to get that time. だが, however, ウィウィは宝石攻撃を一度でも食らえば死ぬ. However, as for Wee Wee, even one time, if absorbs the gravestone attack, will die. So again, however, as for Wee Wee, the gravestone attack, even one time, if absorbed, will die. Wee Wee, 私のために死んでくれるかい? For me, for my purposes, dying, able to receive, like, basically like, will you die for me? Now notice, there's like feathers flying around. So, did she like explode the crow? Something happened to the crow. Or, いいのですか? That's good, isn't it? Or, that's good. Like, yes. Suri, she pets him. ねえ様のために死んでも. Even dying for the purposes of Big Sister. So, isn't that fine? Isn't that good? Even dying for Big Sis. Hey, got a logic. Zoo, 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 zoo. Okay, so now he's radiating with cursed energy, presumably trying to draw the target. And there it is. Watashi ga juryoku o kaihou suru to douji ni, me, cursed energy, cursed strength, doing release at the same time of me doing releasing of cursed energy. Ne sama wa juryoku o osaeta. As for Big Sister, she suppressed or pinned down her cursed energy. Subete rikai shimashita yo, ne sama. Everything understood did. Big Sister. So I completely understand everything. Big Sister. Okay, there we go. There's the haka, the grave. Shin. Okay, shin is silence. So, meaning there's no stone coming down. So it's confused. Shin, silence. Watashi ga, I think this is this guy's hands flying off. Yes. So this is Meimei. Watashi ga, I, tada no nimotsu mochi de ano ko o tsurete iru ho demo. Okay, and we get bushi, which I'm guessing is just the gushing blood of the spirit. So me, as just holding luggage, that kid bringing along or something. I guess, like, do you think I just bring that kid along to carry my luggage or something? Nimotsu mochi de. Oh, okay. So there we go. Ne sama no inochi gake wa watashi ni totte. Okay. As for Big Sister's life gamble, or risking life, to me, or for me, and then we get here, Shin Kageryu, which is like new shadow style or new shadow flow. So again, as for Big Sister's risk life gamble, for me, Jujutsu Shio Kyoka no Ai Kotoba. They are the words. Yo, password. No. And we're still going to go with that. The password or watchword. It's a different I, but I think it has kind of a similar meaning here. Of curse technique use permission. So Wee Wee is saying, like, when she said, like, risking your life, which she didn't say gake, but you get the point. For me, that was the password, the watchword for permission to use curse techniques. And here he is with a kan-i ryoiki, the simple domain. Wee Wee no yakuwari wa ryoiki taisaku. As for Wee Wee's role, mission, whatever, it is domain taisaku. Domain countermeasures. Aha. And again, yakuwari is like role, mission. Yeah, part, duty. Tani ni kare o tsukuru no wa shou ni awanakute ne. To other people, a debt, a lending, as for making, basically, as for generating a debt to other people, shou ni awanakute. This is like an expression. Shou ni ao? Yeah. So shou ni ao means to be congenial or to agree with like oneself. So not to do that. It's not agreeable. I do not find it congenial. It does not agree with me. As for creating a debt to other people. その辺は子に任せてある. As for that circumstance or that whatever, to that kid, entrust, leave as a duty, etc. その辺. So, その辺, thereabouts, but in this case, such a matter. So, as for such matters, meaning the domain reversal countermeasures, to that kid, entrusting. Okay. Bokoko. That is the spirit's hands regenerating. Sasuga wa tokkyu naori ga hayai. As expected, for special levels, healing is fast. Okay. Oh, crowed. Fun. That was one crow. Hmm? You got crowed, pal. Dokun. Dokun is like either like a heartbeat, like ba-dum, or like, oh, I guess it died. Docha. Good. Jutsushi ni totte, mottomo oh, no, that's not kantan. It is kantan, but mottomo instanto ni nōryoku wo soko age suru hōhō nanda tomo. So for a sorcerer, the most simplest or the most instantaneous abilities like soko age suru. Soko age, raising the standard. Oh, okay. The method for raising the standard of abilities instantaneously, or the most easily or the most instantly for a sorcerer. What is it, do you think? So what do you think is the fastest way to raise the level, the standard of abilities for sorcery? And again, this is normally kantan ni, meaning simply, but she says instanto, meaning instant. So, or zafu. Make a Corvid joke. それは命をかけた縛り. As for that thing, it is a binding of risking the life. ですよね, 姉様. It's that, isn't it? Big sis. Okay, she's posing and we get soul. That's right. 姉様の術師国頂相術. So that's right. Big sister's technique is black crow manipulation. その真骨頂バードストライク. That pure bone crow is the bird strike, Bado Straiku. And, oh boy. I guess this is the name. No. This is the name of the attack. It's bird strike, Bado Straiku. But the kanji here are kami and kaze. So God or divine wind. Like kamikaze, like you would see in World War II. Yeah. But it's called bird strike. And then again, this pure bone bird, kocho. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a joke. Oh, it is supposed to be a joke. So this is a pun. This is a pun that, so shin kocho is normally showing one's true worth, but instead of cho, this cho, which means like the pinnacle, we get the cho meaning bird. So again, like a little bit of a joke. Like that showing one's true worth, but with the bird joke, it's bird strike. Anyway, moving on. カラスに自死を強制させ、その対価として by the crow, one's own death, 強制 obligation being done, or making compulsory the suicide for the crow, that for that value, 本来微弱である動物カラスの重力制限を消し去り、the 本来微弱 okay, 本来 all right, original, essential by nature. Oh, the essentially by nature, like weak animal, a crow's. Feeble, faint, weak, yeah. A crow's cursed energy limit. Erasing. Keshisari, yeah, like erasing and wiping away. Okay, so again, this is all like one idea. And aite tai atari saseru. And towards the opponent, making bodily strike. Yeah, body blow, ramming, suicide attack. So crow manipulation, bird strike, the value of that compulsory obligation being done to suicide oneself to the crow, the by nature weak animal, the crow's spiritual energy to that limit, wiping it away, and towards the enemy, a body blow being done, or making it do. Okay. バードストライクを防ぐことができた人間は五条悟を除いて存在しない。The bird strike, the event of protecting or the event of absorbing, fusegu? Yeah, protecting, preventing the bird strike. As for people able to prevent or protect against the bird strike, accepting Gojo Satoru, existence not doing. So basically, there's no one outside of Gojo Satoru that's able to protect against or defend against the bird strike. Sa minna. Well then, everyone. Kun. I guess that's her hair coming back down. Hon maru da yo. Hon maru. The inner citadel. It's the inner citadel. I guess like into the central area or whatever. And there's the darkness there. I guess down the tunnel we see some eyeballs and some sounds. Watashi no tame ni, for me, for my purposes, shinde kureru kai, will you do the favor of dying? So will you die for me? And then suddenly there's lots of crows. Oh, okay, interesting. There is Geto. And we see some crows. Anyway, he says, Yaru janai ka. Yaru janai ka. Meaning like, doing it, aren't you? Meaning like, not bad. Like, you did it, aren't you? Saikin no jutsushi ni shite wa. As for the sorcerers lately, like they can do it, can't they? Oh, and he's got some sort of dragon spirit going on here. Okay. That is the end of the chapter. If you want to read more about the Tokote Shippei Jurei, I guess here you go. Enjoy. That's the end of chapter 102. Oh, look at that. It's the brother Dango. That's just Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, well, that was 102. Next time we'll read 103. Again, the Shibuya Jihen continues this whole time. We'll see what happens there next time.